Let us know about combined arithmetic mean. Combined arithmetic mean is nothing but a simple weighted arithmetic mean if two or more series of values with number of observations n1, n2, n3, so on, and averages x bar 1, x bar 2, x bar 3, so on, then the combined arithmetic mean of the two or more series together we have to calculate. That means the arithmetic mean of two or more series combined together is called combined arithmetic mean, and this combined arithmetic mean is given by here. For combined arithmetic mean we use the letter x, capital letter x bar equals capital letter x bar means this is combined arithmetic mean of two or more series of observations. Then the formula is n1 x bar 1 plus n2 x bar 2 plus n3 x bar 3, so on, divided by n1 plus n2 plus n3, so on. Means if here when two observations are there, then we have to stop at this point, that is combined arithmetic mean of two series n1 x bar 1 plus n2 x bar 2 divided by n1 plus n2. If three series are there, then we have to take up to n3 x bar 3 here plus 3. If four series are given, then we have to extend the formula plus n4 x bar 3 divided by n3 plus n4. If one more 5 series are there, then you have to take plus n5 x bar 3 divided by n1 plus n2 plus n3 plus n4 plus n5, like that. Okay, this is the formula to find out combined arithmetic mean. Now here take the problem. Here it is given a class consists of two sections A and B with number of students 60 and 40. A test is conducted and found that average marks are respectively 65 and 60. Find average marks of all the students of that class. Here two separate sections are there. You assume in BCom two sections are there, A and B. Strength of A section 60 and B section 40. And in a test, average marks scored by section A, that is the average marks of section A 65 and average marks of section B 60. Then here it is asked to find out what is the average marks of all the students of that class. Means total number of classes how many? 60 and 40 together 100. Now you may say that if we multiply, if we divide it by 100, then we will get the average marks. Means here you, for the outer look, it seems that what usually students commit the mistake is when they ask what is the average marks of the whole class, that means both the sections together, then what they do, 65 is the average marks of section A and 60 is the average marks of section B. Then what they will do, they add these two and divide it by 2. That is not the answer. That may be the answer if the strength of both the classes is the same, but here strength is different. Now in that case you have to apply the formula of combined arithmetic mean. It is nothing but, as I have told you, simple weighted arithmetic mean. Now here what are the informations given in the problem? Here n1 means strength of first series, n2 means strength of second series, and are the number. Okay, n3 means the number or the strength of the third series, like that. Then x bar 1 is the average of first series, x bar 2 average of second series, x bar 3 average of third series, like that it continues. Now here with number of students means N1 equals 60. Now we may take letter. N1 is the number of students of section A, and N2 is the number of students of section B. Now next it is given a test is conducted and found that average marks are respectively. Average marks means what? It is arithmetic mean. That is here x bar 1, that is the average marks of section A 65, and average marks of section B, that is x bar 2, that is 60. Okay. Now first one refers to whether it is number or average. One refers to section A and 2 refers to section B. Here this number of students, it is average marks, that is nothing but arithmetic mean. Here individual series arithmetic mean is denoted by small letter x, and combined arithmetic mean is denoted by capital letter X. Okay. Now here only 2 sections are there. Therefore here we have to take the formula only of this much. X bar combined arithmetic mean equals N1 x bar 1 plus N2 x bar 2 divided by N1 plus N2. Then here N1 x bar 1 means what? N1 into x bar 1. N1 is how much? 60 into x bar 1, 65 plus N2 40 into N2 x bar 2 means N2 into x bar 2 60 divided by N1 is 60 plus N2 is 40. Now 60 into 65, 0, 6 5s are 30, 3, 6 6 are 36, 3, 39. Okay. Now here 2 zeros are there, take 2 zeros, 4 6 are 24. Okay. Now 60 plus 40, it is 100. Now 3900 plus 2400, take 2 zeros, 1363. Okay, 6300 divided by 100 equals, just you cancel 2 zeros. Now how much? 63. That is average marks of both the sections together, means average marks of that class together is 63. Okay. Now in case if the problem is like that, it may be given a factory consists of 3 branches. A factory consists of 3 branches with number of workers 1750 and 250. 3 branches with number of workers 1750, 250, and the average wages of branch A. Here you take branch A or branch 1, 2, 3, like that also you may take branch 1, branch 2, branch 3. Okay, these are the number of workers. Then average wages of those workers may be given. Average wages may be given in, it is given in rupees. It may be assumed here average wages 10,000 rupees branch 1, then branch 2 12,000 rupees, and branch 3 15,000 rupees. Okay. Now here it is asked to find out what is the average wage of that factory as a whole. A factory consists of 3 branches with 1, 2, 3 with number of workers 1000 in branch A, 750 workers in branch, 1000 workers in branch 1, 750 workers in branch 2 and 250 workers in branch 3. And average wages of branch 1 10,000 rupees, branch 2 12,000 rupees and branch 3 15,000 rupees. Now you may be asked to find out what is the average wages of that factory as a whole. Means here you are given 3 series. Means here we come across, here number of workers means, that is number of workers is denoted by N, and here it is N1, this one is N1 and this one is N2, this is N3. Then average wages is denoted by X bar, X bar 1, X bar 2, X bar 3. Okay, now we have to find out what is the average wage of that factory as a whole. Means here we are having 3 series, means here we have to extend the formula up to 3. That means here N1 X bar 1 plus N2 X bar 2 plus N3 X bar 3 divided by N1 plus N2 plus N3. Okay, now apply the formula. Just now N1 is how much? 1000 into X bar 1 10,000 plus N2 750 into X bar 2 12,000 plus N3 250 into 1500 divided by N1 1000 plus N2 750 plus N3 250. Okay, now here 1000 into 10,000. Here take 1. Now how many zeros are there? 3 plus 4, take 7 zeros. Okay, 1000 into 10,000, 4 plus 3 zeros. Now here it is how much? 1 crore plus here how many is 750 into 12,000. How many zeros are there? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 12 5s are 60. 12 7s are 84, 90. Isn't it? 75 into 12. Now it is 90 lakh rupees. Plus here how many zeros are there? 3 zeros. Okay, now 25 into 15. 15 5s are 75. 7, 15 2s are 30, 37. This is 3,75,000. Okay. Okay. Divided by 1000 plus 750 plus 250. Total is 2000. Now take the total. Here how many common zeros are there? 3 common zeros are there. 3 common zeros. Then here it is 375. In these places take 375 and this one 9 1. Now it is 1 crore 93 lakh 75,000 divided by 2000. Now cancel common zeros. 3 now divided by 2. 2 9s are 2 6s are 2 8s are 2 7s are 0.5. That means what? Now, average wage of the factory as a whole is how much? 9,687 rupees 50 paise. This is the average of the factory as a whole. Like this. If 4 series are given, then as I have told you, you have to extend the formula. Plus N4 x bar 4 divided by N1 plus N2 plus N3 plus N4. As per the requirement, you have to extend the formula. Okay. Now, it is finding out the combined arithmetic mean. Now, here see the next problem. Here it is given a businessman purchased a certain number of computers. Here it is given certain number of computers. It is not given how many computers were purchased. The certain number of computers at an average price of 38,000 rupees each. The average price of 10 computers was 35,000 and that of the remaining computers was 40,000 rupees. Find the total number of computers purchased. Here, in the previous two problems, total strength was given in the problem itself. Now here, here and there it was not given what was the combined arithmetic mean. Here it is given a businessman purchased a certain number of computers at an average price of 38,000. Means that is nothing but the combined arithmetic mean. Here a businessman purchased a certain number of computers, total, that is nothing but total number of computers. That is not given. At an average price of 38,000 means that is the combined arithmetic mean. Now, okay, now here first we have to taken the given informations before taking the formula. Now, first you find the given informations. This 38,000 is nothing but x bar, that is combined arithmetic mean. Combined capital letter X bar combined arithmetic mean 38,000 rupees. The average price of 10 computers. Let us take this one as N1. N1 average price of 10 computers. N1 is 10 and average price of 10 computers, that may be taken as X bar 1 35,000 rupees. That of the remaining computer was 40,000 rupees. Means average price of 10 computers 35,000 and average price of remaining computers was 40,000 rupees, that is X bar 2 40,000 rupees. Now, how many are remaining computers? That we have to find out. Here to find out the total number of computers. Total number of computers is nothing but N1 plus N2. Here N1 is given, N2 is not given, that we have to find out. Here combined arithmetic mean is given. Okay. Here only 2 series are there. Therefore, you have to take the formula up to 2 only. Okay. I hope you are following. Here only 2 series are there. Therefore, we have to take on the formula up to N2 x bar 2. Okay. Now, x bar, that is combined arithmetic mean, is given in the problem itself. That is how much? 38,000 rupees equals N1 is known. N1 is known 10 into x bar 1 35,000 rupees. Okay, plus N2 is not known. Take N2 into x bar 2 40,000 rupees. Okay, divided by N1. N1 is given or known 10 plus N2 is not known. Take N2. Now what you have to do, you have to shift this denominator to the left side. When we shift, that is mathematical rule is known to you. When we shift from left to right or right to left, plus will become minus, minus will become plus. In the same manner, multiplication will become division and division will become multiplication. Here the division will become multiplication. Then how we have to take 38,000 into 10 plus n2 equals 10 into 35,000. 10 into 35,000, 3,50,000 plus n2 into 40,000, 40,000 n2. Okay, now multiply this one. 38,000 into 10 cause 3,80,000 here, plus 38,000 into n2, 38,000 n2 equals 35,000 plus 40,000 n2. Now shift this value to right side and this one to left side. Now here 38,000 n2, this plus will become minus 40,000 n2 equals here it is 3,50,000. 3,50,000. Now 3,50,000, this plus will become minus 3,80,000. Okay, now here difference 38,000 minus 40,000, difference is 2,000, highest value sign minus 2,000 n2 equals 3,50,000 minus 3,80,000, difference is 30,000, highest value sign minus. Now minus and minus will cancel. Now n2 equals 30,000 divided by how much? 2,000 equals how much? Cancel common zeros. 30 divided by 2, 15. Now here n2 is how much? 15. Now what is the question? Find the total number of computers purchased. Now total number of computers purchased equals total number of computers purchased equals n1 plus n2 equals n1 is how much? 10 plus n2 15. Total number of computers purchased is how much? 25. Now for each and every one you need not depend upon calculator. As far as possible try to simplify manually. Okay, that is less time consuming. Okay, now this is regarding combined arithmetic mean. Okay, now in case of standard deviation, here calculation of combined arithmetic mean for 2 or more series, there we will apply that. Otherwise for 5 marks or 3 marks these type of questions may be asked. Okay, now you have to work out some more problems by going through the textbooks. Okay.